What's going on, guys? If you saw my video from a couple of weeks ago, I made 2 videos on this topic already about the Forza leak that happened a couple of weeks ago. I asked you guys for questions in that video, or I asked you guys if you guys had any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And one of the questions that I've been getting quite a bit was, is it possible to mod Forza? Now, this is a really interesting topic, and I did a bit of background research with the help of Alan, and this topic just goes down so many different paths. It's crazy. So I thought it deserved its own video. So let's talk about, is it possible to mod Forza Horizon 3? Before we get into that, I just wanted to let you guys know that the gameplay you are seeing in this video is from that leaked build that we were talking about. It was publicly released by Microsoft for all PC players for free, and that's how we got this gameplay. It was thanks to Jack for sending in this footage. Again, his link is in the description down below if you'd like to go thank him by shooting him a follow on Twitter. It'd be much appreciated. So here's a little bit of backstory. Forza Horizon 3 was released, one for the Xbox One, obviously, and for the PC. When it was launched for the PC, it was published by Microsoft, obviously, and it was using their UWP platform, which is the Universal Windows Platform. I got it. Anyways, usually when you go in and download a game from there, everything's locked down. Say when you download a game on Steam, for instance, you can go down into like the root files and stuff like that and see the textures for the game. That's usually the way that you mod games. On the UWP though, it was a little different. Usually everything's supposed to be locked down. However, when Xbox uploaded the recent version of Forza, the one that we're playing here, it wasn't exactly locked down. We'll get into that in a little bit. The UWP platform actually supports modding. If you play on the Xbox One, either Skyrim or Fallout 4, there's actually mods for both of those games on the Xbox One, which is really cool. So getting back to what I was saying about Forza not being locked down with this particular version, when they uploaded this version of the game, you could see each one of those folders. That's how we knew all of the cars that were in the game. We were given screenshots like this, which were just crazy, and you could see each folder and go into them even further and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So because you can go down into all of these folders, can you mod Forza? Kinda? Sorta? Going back again to the release of Forza Horizon 3, when it was first released, there was actually a mod released for it, which was actually a trainer by a couple of people, I believe, that let you do some pretty cool things in the game, like give yourself max fans, give yourself infinite money, change the time of day, or just teleport to wherever you want in the world. And this was just a thing for the PC version for a little while, and then anyone who used it got permabanned. Yeah. It's not really a proper mod per se, but it is still impressive that they were able to get into this whole UWP platform. So if these guys were able to mod money and teleport you around the map, then what about adding cars into the game and doing like some serious proper modding, like modifying the map or changing up skins and stuff like that? Would that be possible? I personally doubt it. This is where we get into like the theory part of the video, because none of this is actually confirmed or tested in any way, and we don't really have a way of seeing this stuff, I don't believe. I asked Alan what he thought about this, and he gave me a theory as to what he thinks is going on behind the scenes if you try to go in and modify Forza. Say, for instance, when you modify a game, you want to go in and replace the textures of a current car. That's totally doable. It's like what you do for a bunch of GTA mods or spin tires or whatever. You're replacing textures of other cars to make that car look like another car. What would happen if you were to do that in Forza Horizon 3? Well, here's the theory part. It might just not launch the game, and it might actually crash. The theory is that the UWP platform does a check every time you launch the game and won't launch unless you have like the core files that it came with on the current update that you downloaded. If those are not exactly the same thing as they were, the game just won't launch unless you're a dev. When I say dev, I actually mean dev machine, which if you're watching this on a Windows 10 PC, the probability of you being able to turn your computer into a dev machine is probably possible. You can probably do it. Although I wouldn't recommend it, you have to jump through some hoops and stuff like that to do it, and it might mess up your computer. Would it work if you jump through all the hoops? Maybe. Nobody's really gotten that far yet. If you were, for instance, able to make your computer a dev computer, though, a dev machine, and go in, you would be able to, in theory, extract all the models from your game, put whichever ones you wanted in, and then launch the game like that. But, like I said, no one's gotten that far yet. And then the other thing that you could possibly do is you could actually extract those models and put them into other games like Grand Theft Auto. So that means if people can actually get through this sort of wall, this sort of UWP wall that they have here, you might start seeing some Forza car models turn up in some other games, which could be kind of cool. So, long story short, who knows if Forza's moddable? You can play around with your save using the trainer and get banned permanently for it, but until Turn 10 or Playground Games or someone actually enables like UWP modding through the Windows platform, nothing's going to be really possible, like serious proper modding until then. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you enjoyed it, you can do some further reading. I'll include a bunch of links in the description down below, and you guys can check out some more information about whether it's possible to mod these games like Forza, for instance. I find it super interesting to talk about things like this, so if you guys have any more questions about Forza or the UWP platform, leave them in the comments down below and I will try to do my best to answer them in either a reply or I'll make another video like this. So thank you guys for watching, subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!